DSI Global Pictures presents 2026 Springtime Videos, Part 1. Green Valley Friends. In the heart of a beautiful forest called Green Valley, three very different animals shared an extraordinary friendship. Pico the watchful parrot, Sammy the squirrel quick among the branches, Rosie the gentle rabbit. Every day the friends meet beneath the old oak tree, playing, laughing, and exploring the wonders of the forest together. Not far away lived a kind forest ranger named Jack. He loved the forest and watched its animals, making sure they were always safe. But one quiet afternoon, danger in the form of a red fox crept silently into the forest. The hungry fox attacked Sammy and Rosie. They ran as fast as their tiny legs could carry them. High above the forest, Pico saw the red fox chasing his friends. Without a moment of fear, Pico dove from the sky, screeching, flapping, and attacking the fox with all his courage. Not far away, Ranger Jack heard Pico's desperate cries, and he knew something was terribly wrong and runs towards the cries. Jack saw danger and shouting and waving his arms to frighten the red fox.
Get away, Fox! Shoo! Leave him alone!
The red fox, scared by Pico's fearless attack and Jack shouting, ran away into the forest.
The danger was gone. Sammy and Rosie were safe, thanks to the courage of Pico the parrot. True courage is about standing up for your friends when they need you most.
Shadow in the forest.
In a small village where the forest meets the mountains lived young wildlife photographer named Daniel with his loyal pet dog named Max. Daniel believed nature was not something to fear, but something to understand. Max was more than a dog. He was a companion, a guardian, a friend. Wow, I am getting beautiful pictures, Max.
But the forest held a secret, a shadow with golden eyes, a black panther few had seen and many feared.
One day, curiosity led them further than they had ever gone. Like and subscribe to DSI Global Pictures.
They see a black panther so huge and powerful.
It's watching us.
But this was no hunter, it was wounded, caught in a trap meant for something else. Fear said, walk away, but compassion said, stay and treat the wound. In that fragile moment, predator and human stood not as enemies, but as two lives sharing the same pain.
No words were spoken. None were needed.
Days later, a wild boar charges towards Daniel.
The shadow, the black panther returned, not as a threat, but as a savior.
Compassion can turn fear into trust and strangers into protectors.
Clever monkey and green parrots. In the heart of a vibrant forest lived a group of friends, a clever monkey named Milo, a flock of green parrots, and a colony of brown rats. Though they were different, their friendship was strong. They shared food, laughter, and looked out for one another every day. But one day, danger entered the forest. A greedy hunter arrived, searching for birds he could capture and sell.
Wow, beautiful bunch of parrots. I can catch them and sell them in the town market.
He laid a clever trap, scattering grains beneath a hidden net for the parrots to get trapped.
The next morning, the hungry parrots flew down for the grains and suddenly the net snapped shut. The clever monkey Milo saw everything. Instead of panicking, he quickly formed a daring plan.
When the hunter comes tomorrow, pretend you are all dead. Do not move at all.
The next morning, the hunter returned, and to his surprise, every parrot looked lifeless.
Thinking the birds were worthless now, the hunter pulls out the pegs holding the net to the ground.
The moment the hunter pulls out the last peg, Milo the monkey signals to the parrots.
With powerful wings beating together, the parrots lifted the net and flew straight to their friends, the rats. The rats rushed to help. With their sharp teeth, they gnawed through the ropes one by one.
Within moments, the net was destroyed, and the parrots were finally free.
The parrots hugged Milo and say, "Thank you, Milo," and "Thank you, Brownie." Wisdom and teamwork can overcome even the greatest danger.
Like and subscribe to DSI Global Pictures.
Bruno the Bravo. In the beautiful forests of California, there lived a gentle brown bear named Bruno. Bruno loved the forest. It was his home, full of tall trees, cool rivers, and sweet berries. One dry afternoon, Bruno smelled something strange in the air: smoke. A forest fire had started. The hot wind made the flames spread faster and faster.
The animals panicked. Everyone was scared and ran in different directions.
Bruno was afraid too, but he did not run away and stands tall, challenging the fire. Bruno roared loudly to guide the smaller animals to safety near the river.
The water protected them. One by one, the animals were safe.
Stop! Stop! Call the firemen to put off the fire! Come, there is the fire! Put off the fire! This way, hurry!
Bruno the brown bear watches the fire brigades and firemen put off the fire. Thank you, fire brigades and firemen, for saving the forest. We salute you, Bruno, for your courage and timely call.
Bruno, you are the Bravo because true strength is helping others and protecting nature, even in difficult times.
The Empathic Rescuers.
On a golden autumn afternoon, Sarah and her boyfriend John set out on a forest expedition, excited to explore nature's hidden paths. Curiosity led Sarah a little farther than planned. A butterfly caught her eye, and step by step she wandered deeper into the woods.
John? Where are you?
But when Sarah finally looked up, John was gone.
John, please, I'm scared.
The forest felt larger, quieter, and suddenly frightening.
Sarah!
John searched frantically, hoping she would answer.
But the forest was not unaware. A gentle hedgehog, a clever monkey, a curious bear cub, and a hardworking beaver saw the frightened girl. They are curious about the frightened girl Sarah and watch her. They understood her fear, and without hesitation, they decided to guide her home.
Don't cry. Don't be afraid. We will help you. We guide you to find John.
The monkey showed the way from above. The hedgehog chose the safest path, and the beaver led them toward the river.
The monkey sees John and tells his friends, "There I see John searching for Sarah."
And then, through the trees, came a familiar voice. Relief replaced fear as Sarah ran into John's arms. The empathic rescuers, monkey, hedgehog, bear cub, and beaver, clapping their hands in happiness of seeing Sarah and John together.
Nature is not just something we explore. When we respect it, the nature becomes our greatest protector.
Bongo the elephant.
Once upon a time, in a sunny green forest, there lived a young elephant named Bongo.
With just one push, Bongo could move trees and make the ground shake.
Bongo was big and strong. He loved showing how powerful he is. One day, Bongo walked near the river without looking carefully.
Stop! The mud is weak there!
But Bongo didn't listen. He took another step.
Suddenly, Bongo fell into the muddy water.
The mud was thick and slippery. Bongo felt scared.
Hold my vine. Follow us.
This time, Bongo listened carefully to her small friends.
With their help, Bongo climbed out safely.
Being big doesn't mean I know everything.
From that day, Bongo listened to everyone and became wise and loved.
Listening to others makes us wiser than strength alone.
Like and subscribe to DSI Global Pictures.
Ron and the Blue Peafowl. Ron had always admired beauty, but that day, admiration became desire.
Ron wanted to possess it, to make its beauty his own.
Robbie, Can you help me buy a peacock? A peacock? Come to my village in India. Peacocks roam freely there. With his friend's help, Ron traveled to India, hoping his desire would finally be fulfilled. One peacock caught Ron's attention. Its beauty seemed almost magical. The more he chased, the farther the bird seemed. Ron chased after the peacock, but the bird went more farther. Ron had forgotten why he came. Desire had taken over his heart. In stillness, Ron understands that beauty shines brightest when free, not when possessed. Any form of desire and lust turns admiration into obsession. Ron let go of his desire and returned home with Ravi, not with what he wanted, but with peace in his mind.
The Three Little Raccoons.
Three raccoon brothers, Riley, Rusty, and Rocky, lived in a beautiful forest. Riley, Rusty, and Rocky planned to build 3 houses for themselves.
Riley built his house from leaves and grass and finishes fast.
Rusty built his house with wood and twigs.
Rocky worked hard to build a strong stone house. 2 brothers played, while 1 brother worked.
Riley, Rusty, and Rocky start living in their new houses.
Yes.
One day, a hungry wolf named Blaze spotted the raccoons.
The wolf's one blow makes Riley's leaf house shatter.
Rusty's wooden house shatters just as quickly.
But Rocky's stone house stood strong. The wolf tried to enter through the chimney. The wolf Blaze ran away and never returned. The brothers learned that hard work pays.
We did it, Barn Saints!
The moral of the story is hard work and preparation keeps you safe always.